Hello and welcome to the F1 24 track guide and Hotlap series. This is a series where I show you guys how to go faster at each circuit, how to tackle the corners at all of the 24 circuits on the F1 2024 game. Today's Hotlap, we are going to another one of Ferrari's home circuits, the Autodromo Nazionale Monza, the Italian Grand Prix, home of the Tifosi and of course the two Ferrari teams, RB and Ferrari. I'll take you guys for a slow guide around this famous track and then the fast push leg will be at the end. Okay, the Temple of Speed, one of the fastest racetracks in the world, Monza. Across the start finish line to start our lap, it's such a long run down a turn, even from pole position right here. You're in 8th gear, the revs are absolutely maxed out. You've got plenty of time to figure out where to place your car and everything. Braking point is before the 100 meter board, about 125 meters. Braking heavily, shifting down through the gears. 2nd gear, you can take a lot of the first part of the chicane. If you take too much, you'll bottom out, so you've got to be aware of that. If you use a good amount of curb without bottoming out, you'll place the car perfectly for turn 2. Again, use quite a bit of curb. Get the car as close to the sausage curb. Early shift up to 3rd, I have found to be quite helpful. Your exit out of turn 2 is so good if you do early shift. Round curb at Grande, just hug the inside. If you're in quali mode, use the extra tarmac that's on the left for a little bit, just to find extra time. If you're in quali, you'll be using the inside line to find even more time. If you're in a race, you'll be braking right at the 100 meter board in a straight line, past the 50 meter board. When you get to the curb on the outside, go about halfway along and then turn in as somewhat as late as you can, but also take a lot of curb on the inside. Hit both apexes. Don't take too much of turn 6 as much. Oh no, turn 5, sorry. So turn 5 is that big sausage curve. Don't take too much of that, otherwise you'll lose quite a bit of time. And then the first of the Lesmo corners. Braking before the 50 meter board in a race, but in quali you want to get right past that 50 meter board. Use all the exit. But with all the track updates that we've seen there this year, I'd imagine that this track will be updated for the future game. Braking just after the 15 meter board, just so you can pull the car up. You can take a little bit of that inside curve, but you gotta be wary of losing time. It's such low downforce on this track as well. I think I'm running 5 wings at the front and 0 on the rear, and that's an updated wing version of this setup. So if you get a good run out of the second Lesmo, you won't lose too much time for the run to the Ascari chicane. So coming up to Ascari now, braking point is right at the 150 meter board. It's not the heaviest braking zone in the world, but it is very, very fast still. I don't really pay attention to the outside curb a lot, so just turn in as early as you possibly can. Pretty much getting very close to those sausage curbs, but get close but not too close. What you can do on this game is you can take a bit of that inside curb as well. Just be aware of the sausage curbs on the inside, and of course this sausage curb again. You can actually take a fair bit of curb at the exit of Ascari. Now coming up to the exit, use all of the available tarmac. And after that, you're in the 3rd sector. So basically, out of the second Lesmos, when you go around Curva Grande, it's basically just straight line speed, pretty much. Apart from turns 1 and 2, which are the slowest corners on the track. And now, coming up to the last corner. Braking at the 50 meter board or just before that, because this is a corner where you can very easily get wrong, parabolica. So take a lot of the inside curb down to 5th gear. You can short shift up to 6, but you'll lose a little bit of time. Don't use all of the exit or the exit AstroTurf there, because you want to get away from the outside curve for the shortest run possible up to the line, and that is basically a lap of Monza, basically. So a track with not as many corners. Yeah, it's the track with one of the least amount of corners on the track. But yeah, it's there are quite a few places where you can stuff up. Well, basically every corner you can stuff up. So you just got to be wary of some of those corners. So that's the guide. Let's go for the nice fast lap now. And that was your track guide of the Italian GP circuit, the Temple of Speed. If that helped you guys wanting to get faster at this circuit, then be sure to stick around to see plenty more F1 24 track guide and Hotlap videos. Not many more to do now, with F1 25 well and truly out. There's still a few more of these track guides for you to see if you haven't got the 25 game as yet. But guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Hit that like button if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel if you are new to see plenty more F1 24 and 25 racing game content. And until the next one, I'll see you guys next time.